We should be live. I need to make sure that we're also live on Twitch.
I know everything.
We are live. Perfect. I give myself a phone notification. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Hello, how's it going? Everything should be in order. Hopefully this time, you know, I'm making sure I'm looking at the drop frames. I need to restart the stream this time. Okay. So I went about after last time, fixing a couple of the problems that were on stream. Well, the biggest one in particular was the cutscene breaking. Pretty sure I fixed what the problem was. So the problem was that my interact button would do a different thing if I was overlapping a trainer. And so I put in a special edge case for if I'm currently in a cutscene, then it disregards the trainer overlap. So I haven't actually tested it yet. So if it breaks, I'm gonna be sad. Also, you might be able to notice I got a different background filter. It's a little bit more flickery, but I think it's a lot more accurate. I think that's mostly on my lighting though. Oh, hang on, I don't want to get flashing music. There we go. I gotta turn on my speed hacks here. We should be able to load all the way through all the cutscenes into the Distortion World now. So then all I need to do is do the sequences in the Distortion World, but first I have to finish off the environment in there. Then I have to do the main menu, so that'll be fun. But there's a chance it all gets done tonight, so I'll hope. Maybe it'll be 2 more, or 1 more after this. Yeah, YouTube's giving me the same error again as last time, but I don't think it matters. Going to change this down to medium. Actually, wait, maybe low. Although it looks a lot worse, but there we go. It's hard to see the level transition with the lighting's off. I thought I broke for a second. I wish I could code this good. Thanks, man. I'm sure you can. It just takes a little practice. This isn't the most, like, impressive coding thing for sure. How much better it looks. Medium doesn't cause too much performance hit, so that's nice. I'm almost to the point where I can start giving Cyrus' real team back. That'll be fun. And I can actually do full playtest from beginning to end to make sure it works. But I think all these cutscenes should work. I'm pretty positive if it will. Oh! Oh right, you need that particle thing too. Perfect, it works. Oh, you have no idea how happy that makes me. Unless it breaks here, then I'm gonna be very sad very quickly. I know, but it all works. Oh my god, I actually found the bug. If you weren't here in the stream yesterday, this was a solid 2 hours of it. It's that one bug. But now it all works. And so I can go up, I can talk to Cynthia. Maybe, does this work? Ah, it does. Okay, perfect. Then I can just go up to, like, Dialga and probably get one shot, but maybe I won't. Oh, and there I go. Well. Now he has to be dead. Tragic. Okay. I don't know if I like it being that seamless. I think I should make at least the camera fade or something when I'm going to the Distortion World, play a sound effect. Well, that's funny. It doesn't despawn Palkia. Obviously, I didn't add it, but... Okay. And the stuff that I mentioned last time should still just work. Oh. Maybe not? How far am I going? It didn't work. That makes me sad. This is very sad right now. It should have taken me back to the ground. Why didn't it? That's very strange. That's very strange. I hit the trigger, but then didn't go back. Well, I do have a debug button for this. And I'm back. But, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I probably can go all the way back up into the Distortion World again. You know what? I'm going to see. Maybe. I reckon it probably won't work. Ah, not that it matters. That's fine. It's very strange, though. I don't know why that happened. I literally tried that before and it worked. Yeah, fade into swirl. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I might just do a camera fade with a sound effect. I think that might still just work. I have an effect for that. I believe my game manager. So now I actually get to code new things this time. I made this distortion thing, and I made it not work by emulating a Pokeball crate, which is a lot better. Okay. So what I need to do is go into my character, and realistically, this should be my player controller. Can I add it in there now? I mean, I could. Oh, I could also just add it on the portal. That probably makes the most sense, actually. Yeah. Although if this portal is part of... Oh no, but I'm spawning it into the persistent level, not into the sub-level. Interesting. I wonder, do you think that the portal should disappear when you go into the Distortion World? I feel like it probably should. Like everything else disappears, and so you just show up and you have to get to the end, and you can, otherwise you can't go back. I feel like that's probably better. It means I need to go into my spawn actor. I've actually, you know what? I don't know if I've ever done it like this before. Let's go here. This is where I'm spawning it. I set what level this spawns in. I wonder. Just don't spawn in. I actually don't know how I'm gonna make this work. I mean, I could just make it so that it destroys itself when I go through the portal. That's actually, you know what? I don't need to worry about this. I can just do it on this. When it loads the level, then it destroys itself. I can just go destroy. And then I could probably call, I can get actor of class. Because there's only one game manager present in the whole level. And I should have a fade. Well, now I need to look at the class. What functions do I have in here? I'm handling my cutscene logic. I should have something around here for this. I think it should be in here. This is why you use comments. Okay, don't be like me. Use comments. Currently regretting not using comments. You know what? I know exactly where I can look where this is. I need to close this. Okay, so you should be careful. Just a coding tip. You should be careful when you use the level blueprint. You don't want to use it too much, because anything that's not in the level currently won't be used. Also a little bit slower, but for this, I'm just loading. I'm doing camera stuff and then loading sub-levels, so it's really not that bad. I have a function here somewhere for this. Was it in the level blueprint? Don't tell me I put it in here. That would be really stupid. Here. I did put it in here. And this is the function. It's literally that simple. Well, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't really care. I'm gonna do this. Simple enough. Make a new function in here. Or custom event. We'll call this camera fade. So then, when I go into the distortion world, it calls camera fade. And then I can add some custom logic onto this as well, which is kind of nice. I don't need to go through the game manager or anything like that. It should just work. I'll make the duration 1 second, a bit longer than a normal loading screen. Well, no, it's gonna, you know what? No, I should do this. I should delete this from here. And then once the camera fade's done, then I should destroy this. But I should also play a sound 2D. And this can be the sound that plays when the portal is activated. So what sound is that going to be? Well, I have a whole bank of sounds. We can listen to all of them. Well, not all of them. There's a lot of sounds here. But I use these in the cinematic. And I can choose out of any of them which one to use for the portal. So I'm just going to listen through all of them, I guess. And take your guys' input. That could work. I'll keep going. That one's kind of neat. That's the one I'm using to break the, I'm using this when the red chains break the cutscene. You know, I'm going to go from the bottom of the list. That's neat. I think it's a bit too much wind up though. I think these all start off a bit too slowly. Or one of these 10-second ones. Oh, that one might be the winner. I like that one. I like that one a lot. This is the one that yeah, that one makes sense. No. That is a completely different feel, but I kind of like that. Yeah, it's a bit too much. Oh, that one might be the winner. That one might be the sound effect. really like this one. I think this one makes a lot of sense. I think that I love that one actually. I've decided already. Okay, I also do need to make a function my game manager because I have a background sound that's playing, and so various parts of the cutscene I'm referencing game manager, and I'm using it to change the audio it's currently playing. And so what I want to do is basically just copy this function, and I'll just name this like start distortion music. And I should just have this. Enough. Then I can go into my distortion portal, and this is where I'm going to go and well, actually, hang on. I should do this from the camera before the delay. And I could probably do this too. And this is going to be where I use my get all actor F class. Well, no, not all actors. Just get actor F class. Because again, there's only one of them in the scene. Then I can call my distortion music. Put this over here. Easy enough. Okay. This should all work when I press the portal. And then after, once the stuff loads, then it destroys itself. Should work. Let's see if it does. I do need to look really quick. Oh. What have I done? What? I got shoved in while I was in my PC. Ah, that's funny. So if I walk out of here, it's gonna load it. But then if I walk back in, it's gonna unload it. So I have to do this. That's silly. Okay, I wanted to check the Twitch stream really quick, just to make sure it's on. Yeah, we're good. Okay, good. Awesome. Perfect. Maybe I should implement a little bit of a debug feature to just like increase this. Oh my god, I almost screwed up. Well, there it is. Before you say just run away, I put in this feature. Maybe that should have been the last feature I put in. I am so sorry. Oh, my camera's over the stairs. Hey. I like how if I'm spamming A through his dialogue, he doesn't have time to go through the cutscenes. Oh! What did you just do? Did you guys see that? Sorry, I just went nuts for a second. Oh, that's funny. I got a second I could have interacted with her and she was walking by me. That's interesting. Yeah. So I can go and talk to you guys if I want, or I can just go in the portal. I mean, that wasn't bad. You know, if I despawned everybody up there. Maybe I should make the Distortion World bigger. That's what I'm starting to think. I should... Okay, well at least that worked this time. I don't know why it didn't work last time. Freddy kicked me off. That's messed up, man. Look at this. Just like... Oh, he didn't do it this time. He's done with me dragging around his dead body. I'm sorry, man. Also, not all of those levels didn't unload. That's interesting. What levels are those? Just minimize this. It's 3F. Why are you loaded? That's very strange. Okay, well I can do that here too. That's very strange that 3F would load like that though. Should be part of the sphere pillar load. Oh, where's that? In here, right? Yeah. Well, I might as well do this here as well. Why not? Easy enough. Yeah, the teleport works. Yeah, the only thing is that the sound effect isn't playing because I'm fading the audio here. But I could just, you know what, I'll try turning off the audio fade and we'll see what happens. We'll try doing that. The other thing is I'm spawning in the new Cynthia actor and then the legendary spawners, and they're not in the spear pillar sublevel. And so they don't disappear. But what I could do on this distortion portal as well, at the beginning here, right after I start the distortion music, is I could just... Is this too crude? I don't think so. I think this is actually like... I think this actually just makes sense. I can just get all the legendary spawners in the whole level, and then I can just do it for each loop. And just have them destroy themselves. Not... What? Then, instead of putting this on a loop, that would be a problem. that uncompleted. Then I will have to do that. Get actor class. I could also get all tagged actors and I could tag them when I spawn them in. That's an option. This is just as easy. Because they're not being used anywhere else. So this should get rid of every actor inside of the Distortion World. I don't think there's anything else that was showing. That should all just work, ideally. Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to say that that's all it is. Yeah, I think that should work. All right. Let's see. Anything? Oh, right, the summary display. I wonder what I'm going to do about that. Guess if I make this visible. Let me turn the music back on real quick. Let's turn this off. And you... Okay. So this is a random rock that is supposed to be in a sublevel somewhere that's not. Well, that's one way to find it. What are you supposed to be in 3F? Just like one of these? Oh, look like maybe. No. What level are you supposed to be in, brother? Supposed to be here? Ah, I know actually exactly where you're supposed to be. Yep, it's supposed to be here. Yep, 100%. Ooh, it does not like loading the levels that quick. Let's do this. That way. There goes the rock. Okay, perfect. The crates will also still be visible, as well as the summary thing. Heat trend will be destroyed. Which I guess is somewhat of a problem. Because if heat trend's destroyed, then you can't go catch him after. But, like, kind of the end of the game, so I don't think it matters. I'm also going to make this bigger. That's fine. Now, how should I handle this? I think I know of a way to do it. I could have a bunch of, like, islands below. Although if you landed on one of them, that would be funny. But I could just cover it with, like, a fake island. And have some of them, like, floating around, you know? That could be a way to hide it. Because if you want to still be able to open your summary in the Distortion World, right? So I can't actually destroy it. As far as all the little crates go... Yeah, I mean, it's crude, but again, it doesn't really matter, right? Because this is like the end of the game. You shouldn't be picking up anything after this. So... I'm gonna do the same thing. And maybe this isn't correct. There's definitely a better way to do this. For sure. But also it doesn't matter. We can simply do this. Okay, that'll be literally everything about the summary thing. So if I put an island over that summary, then there should be nothing in the Distortion World but these platforms. Ideally. So... just copy all this. Why not? In fact, I'm pretty sure... What's the shortcut for it again? It's like Alt-Shift, middle click... Control Shift? Ah, got it. So, Unreal hotkeys, there's literally a million of them, by the way. But I can, you know, I'll take a smaller one like this. I'll go from above, because it'll select everything. Control middle click is a bit of a hotkey that will select everything that you're looking at. So I just deselected the light and the Distortion World, and so I duplicate this, I should just get another island. Easy. I'll boost my camera speed a little bit. You won't be able to really see this in any kind of clarity from up there. I wonder, can you still see the... Yeah, you can. I can just simply do this. Like an island. So if I maybe made a couple more of those, I don't think you'd be able to tell them apart. If I did something like this. Maybe something like this. Then maybe something like this. I don't want to have them close enough to the play area where you can land on them, because that could break the game. You could get stuck on that. But I think this is out of jump distance. Yeah. So if I'm up here and I'm looking down... Yeah. Sure. Why not? And so I'm going to put some of these blue lit ones around that you can jump on, not really to go anywhere. I think the blue light indicates that it's the wrong way. So I need to finish this off. You know, I can give this one two little things on the bottom. Perfect. What else I can do? First off, I'm going to make this movable. And I can increase the intensity a little bit. Well, not too much, because I don't want to distract from the normal ones. I can increase the attenuation radius, maybe? Maybe I should decrease the angle of it. Like that. And I should move it up, because otherwise it's not going to get... I should move it up and increase the intensity so that more of the island is covered. So this way, I can just copy all these. You know, and I can use the same trick again. Control, left click. The issue is I'm going to select all these trigger boxes down there. There must be a way to... Oh, whatever, I can just do this. And then just deselect this. Now when I go duplicate, I can just do this. Easy enough. Then I can rotate it around, and I won't look too much like I'm repeating the same thing over and over, even though I am. I need to be careful with elevation with these though, because if you can jump on one of them and then you can't jump somewhere else, like if I put it lower, then you could get stuck there. And so I don't want that to happen. Although I could add a new trigger that just always takes you to the first island in this. I don't think that's necessary. I'm going to put this up here then. Although, now that I'm doing this, I'm starting to think something that could be pretty badass. What if I took all of these meshes, right, and I arranged them inside of a blueprint actor, and then I made that blueprint actor levitate up and down, so that it looks like the islands are floating there? That would be pretty cool, and now that I've thought of the idea, I kind of have to do it. It is what it is. I can just put this in here as well. I will do... Well, should it be... Yeah, it could just be an actor. Yeah, that's fine. I'll call this BP Distortion Floating Island. Bit wordy, but... Now I wonder if there's a way to, like, copy all of these and, like, paste them here. Is that a thing? It is a thing! Wow. That's a surprise. That's a huge surprise that that's a thing. The only thing is knowing which ones are the correct meshes, because I have to reassign the value. So I would guess that the first two are these. So what I could do is I could select the first two meshes. I could drag this on there. Maybe. They're both inside of it. Oh, did I not save the translation? They didn't. That's okay. I can just arrange this in here. In fact, what I should do to make them work with all the other ones. Take this light. I just drag this up here. This way you can save the color. Then take these, and I can arrange them like this. Yep, they're all going to spawn inside of each other. Although I guess the last two meshes shouldn't be this. Oh, it didn't even... Oh. Why are we doing this? I'm recently one of these. Oh, I forgot. These need to be defaulted to 4 scale. What are these defaulted to? 9? What do you mean multiple? Oh, these ones. Are these just default size? Scaled, well, kind of. Let's do this. Oh, thanks. Yes, it will be available. When it is done, it will be available. It'll be, there's a Discord server on my channel, and there is a download links. I can't put it in the description of the video. So there's a download links section. There's one chat thing there, that has download links to all the stuff I work on. And so you can download all of it. What is this? Oh, whatever, it's fine. Are these somehow inheriting from this? Shouldn't be. Always a much bigger pain to set this up, and an actor than it is in the level. That's okay. It'll be worth it. Ah, that's why. There's only one of these. Yeah. And so, like, ultimately, Nintendo could take down, but they could tell me to take down the link for, my, like, Dropbox repository that it'll be on. And if that's the case, then I'll respect that. That's fine. It's their IP. But so long as it's not directly related to the video, it's kind of the thing that's important to me. Because obviously I'll be making a video about this. When this is done, there'll be a video, and then it'll be all publicly available to everybody. Basically the way this is going to go. But this will be super sick once I get this done. This is sick? No. You'll see what's sick once I'm done this. Okay? Trust me, this is gonna be awesome. This will literally be like another maybe a couple minutes to get this to work. If you ever wanted to learn how to make something levitate in Unreal, you're gonna learn. Or like to float there, you know, not just like sit there. It's a little awkward because, hang on, let me change this back to world coordinates. There we go, much better. I was rotating them based on their like local object space, which is always a lot more awkward. I mean, sometimes it's nice, that's why it's there, but usually I like going by world space. Otherwise, you get some really weird transforms. So the video is absolutely fair use. Like, there's no question. I mean, the video would be more fair use than any, like, gaming video somebody could put out, right? But, the game itself is. I mean, I can't sell it, obviously, but even distributing it, it's their IP, they can do what they want. If they want to take it down, they're well within their legal right to do so. Wouldn't make too much sense for them, right? And so I doubt they will. But, you know, leaving it on the video description's a little bit bold. So it's kind of an open secret. You join the Discord, there's a download link, you can find it, right? But I'm not going to be, like, avidly saying, hey, here's a download link in the description, you know? Because that's more on the nose. Okay, this seems like a finished floating island. Okay, here's where this gets awesome. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can do this. There's actually a component you can add called a floating pod. Wait, what is a float field? I don't know what that is. But there's a floating pond movement component. Okay. And so I can either just take all of these meshes. I could, because they're all inheriting from the scene root, I can move the scene root around, and then all of the meshes will move around. So, case in point, I can take this distortion island that is now in my classes folder. I can put it in, and I can be sad that the meshes didn't show up. Okay. Are they really big or are they really small? What am I not noticing about this? I'm currently using Unreal Engine 5. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend starting with Unreal 5. I'd recommend, you know, if you want to make a game, start in 2D. Start with something maybe a bit more beginner friendly. So I'd recommend, you know, Unity, outside of the controversy, good. Game Maker is also good. Lots of great games made in Game Maker. If you've ever played Rivals of Ether, that's Game Maker. If you've ever played Undertale, that's Game Maker. Don't let your engine limit you. But in general, Java and C# are easier programming languages than C++. Although you can make a fully functional Unreal game in just Blueprint. I think Control was made in Blueprint only, if you ever heard Control. And also Ark Survival Evolved, but I don't know how functional I'd call that game. So, you know. So I'm not sure why this isn't showing up. This is actually very strange to me, because if I open the class, that should all be here. Wait, did I drag in the wrong thing? No, I dragged in the right thing. Wait, this. Did it not save or something? Why aren't the meshes showing up? I have literally never had this happen to me before. They're all here. Are they, like, hidden? They're not. Why? This is very strange. Are they, like, tiny? I feel like if I made this, like... No way. Like, Is it like, are they too big? This is very strange. Oh, what? Hang on. This island spawned at World 0. Why? What? These meshes should all inherit from the scene root, so they should all have the same location value. Okay, I can do this. Oh, but then they're all going to scale accordingly. Hang on. Maybe I need to add a static mesh as the center of this. There could be a tiny rock here. Go here. Why not? That might not be the right looking rock. Again, that's too big. I need something that's sized correctly at one scale, so that everything else... I mean, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. This can become the default scene root. Then when I compile, everything should hit around to where this is. But they're not. Why? I'm gonna have to go to my friend Mr. Google. This is so strange. Okay, so I could have kept the default scene root then. There we go. So I can just delete this. This is so strange, genuinely. I have no idea why any of this is like this. How do you think about this? I actually have to look this up. I still don't understand, like, this is such a strange bug. Is it the floating pond movement that's causing it? No way. It's not. I mean, there's a solution that exists, but I'm not, like, too keen on it. But it's probably easier than just worrying about all this stuff. But it's so strange. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do this. It's simple. It'll be effective. I'm going to select all the meshes and I can just drag them up here. But I don't understand why this is happening. Hello. What the? Okay, fine. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so all I need to do in here is I need to make this spotlight a bit more intense. And then change this outer cone angle. Okay, what? Guess I'll increase that. It's a bit too far. Let's do like 2000. Okay, can I get to the cool part yet? Okay, fine. This works, and if I duplicate this, it should work. The moment I move it, Why is the movement not tied to the root component? Hang on, no, there's a... Okay. I can try doing something in the construction script, I guess. I don't understand this. Genuinely, this is very strange, but I can do this. It still didn't work. This is so strange. I mean, I can do this. I don't know if this is going to work, though, the way I want it to. Yeah, it's going to make it come up to there. Maybe if I keep world, but it's very strange. This is so strange. That's got to be one of the most vile sentences I've read, by the way. Makes you pog all over your keyboard, dude. Okay. This is so strange. Oh, do they need to be... This would be so strange if this was the thing, because it's happening like before runtime. But maybe it's actually just as simple as this. Maybe they just need to be set to movable. Did that only apply to one of them? Well, they should all be set to movable. Wait, so where... Wait, where are all of the meshes? They're up there. Oh, it's probably because I moved them within the actor before. Yeah, okay. If I drag in a new one, it should work. Yes, there we go, finally! Jesus. I don't know why they defaulted to that. Also, I didn't realize it had to be movable to move before runtime even started. But, okay. Anyway, I could finally do what I wanted to do. Okay, floating pond movement. So what I can do is I can set the velocity here, and I can do that with a timeline. So on begin play, I could also do it in the construction script, I guess, but nah, it's better if it's a begin play. What I can do is I can set velocity. And I can split this, because all I care about is the z velocity, okay? And, well, actually, I don't even need to use a timeline for this. I could just, you know what? I could just make a custom event here, and I can use a timer. Let's do, move, let's call this move up down. And then we'll do a custom, we'll do a timer by event. And we'll say that this is looping. And we'll say that this loops every 4 seconds. And then down here, I can simply set the velocity to be, I can recombine this, because I understand this manually. I could set the velocity to be like 10. I'm gonna have to play around with this value. I wonder if I should do... Should I promote this to a variable? Nah, it's easy enough to just do it in here. And then I can delay for half of the time of 2 seconds, and then I just need to make sure that the math actually works here. This should return me back to the original, right? Although I'm pretty sure I need to move for... Because they'll go up first, then they'll go back down, then they'll go up again. So wherever I move this will be... the editor will be further down than where it's actually going to end up, like, staying. Is that fine? I mean, I can just see how it works. So anyway, I can put these around. Like so. And they should move. Now, they might move way too fast. I guess we will see. But that means I'm going to need to run all the way here again. So that's a pain. Maybe I should move this down. Add a little bit of elevation. Alright, that should be fine. Yeah, it looks somewhat interesting. Alright. I need to pause the song. Oh, I just realized now you get to hear it 2 mount cornets in a row. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit bored of the song at this point. Okay. Just gotta run through to the end. Go through the cutscenes, check out the Distortion World, and those platforms should be floating. Yeah, I think that should just work. Which means that it's almost guaranteed not gonna work the first time. But I can hope. Okay. No way I spawned in a rock. What? What just happened? I mean, the game didn't break, that's good. I guess if you enter the trigger at like the very top left, you might like clip into the rock. Ah well, you can still jump out of it, so I guess it's not too bad. Will you make wild encounters just to start assault games, or can you actually see the Pokemon? No, they're wild encounters for now. But they're in specific zones. Within the cave, they can spawn pretty much anywhere, but only in like open areas. And then in the outside, there's some bushes I can show you next time I play through, or just like I can fly around and show you. There's some bushes specifically with like the same outline of shader I have on all of the characters. There's some bushes that have those same things, or the same shader, and so then you can see like which bushes essentially are, you know, you can run around in. Yeah. I don't know, wild encounters aren't the best, or random encounters aren't the best, but, making you see all of them around you, it's a bit much. You know, having them, I mean, it's possible, but, I feel like, as much as random encounters might be annoying sometimes, I feel like they're equal parts cool. Because, like, you know, it's almost a little bit like a gacha game. Oh, I'm so happy this cutscene doesn't break anymore, though. I'm so happy he just moonwalks back in there. Oh, you can't really see it that well with the lighting. But that's fine. Okay. Bye-bye, let me get in the portal. Well, that pretty much worked. Are they levitating, or do they go way too high? I think they may have moved too much. Can I see them somewhere? Velocity might have been set too high. 10 might be too much. Hang on, let me see where they are. Where are they? Oh no, they're here. Are they moving? I can't tell. If they're moving, it's not that much. So look, it's looking like that's a no. But why? Hmm. I should, you know what? I should do this instead. I should go back to outside main sublevel. In. Just so I don't have to walk here every time. I can test it back here instead of being silly. Let's put one of these floating islands out here. They look a lot bigger out here. Damn. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and set this to like 1,000 and see if they just zoom off. Actually, wait, that's probably too much. Let's do 100. Because they could have been moving, just like not enough. It's definitely possible. But 100 should be noticeable. I can keep turning up the number to see. Are you moving? That's looking like a no. Why is that? This is why sometimes it's easier just to set the location itself. I feel like floating pawn movement kind of only works sometimes. Nope. The event's firing. It's just, for some reason this does nothing. If I set this to default 500, what happens? I'll probably just set it back to 100, but... Yeah. Okay. Well, screw this. I will do what I was originally going to do. Which is, yeah, to use timelines. This is totally fine. I could just set actor location. Or, you know, honestly, the easiest way to do this would just be to add offset. Add actor offset. Let's do this. Then we can make a timeline. Call it move up. Or I can have... It's probably better not to use offset. Let's do actor location. And we will alert vectors. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to skip the song. In fact, I'm gonna go back to this one. What I need to do is I need to go from the initial location to a location that's this plus like 100 or something. I'll figure it out. And so for me to do that, I have to promote this to a variable before I start the timeline, because otherwise I'm going to start setting it and it's going to get all screwy. So this is where we start. This is where we end up. And this will be the initial location plus however much we want to go up. And so I will promote this to a variable, call it displacement vector. And then, once this is finished, I'll duplicate this. And then I can, actually I didn't do anything here. Hang on. 5 seconds is actually probably a decent amount of time. Let's do 0, 0. Then we'll do 5, 1. Basically, what timelines do is as they just play, and as this goes up, right? It's just a simple, like, linear line. As the value goes up to 1, the alpha goes from 0 to 1, and so it goes from this initial location to the initial location plus the displacement vector. Okay, and so I'm setting the location, and I'm setting the location, and it's slightly different. The output of this lerp is slightly different, because the alpha is constantly changing from 0 to 1. And so what I need to do is I can just have the exact same timeline, but I'll duplicate it again, because I didn't have the logic in here done yet. And I can simply call this move down. Although, actually... like, I could call reverse ferment here. Or, no. I'll call it on this. But you can't do this. Because they're both in the same node. So this is the way you have to do it. We'll do this, reverse ferment, and we'll call this move down. And we will simply do the exact same thing. That should be it. All I have to do is detail the displacement vector. And this will tell me exactly where it should go. And so I can do that here. And so I want this to go 100 units. So now when I open up the game, it should work. And indeed it does. Now the fun thing about this is if I feel that it is going up too slow or too linearly or anything like that. Also, it's not coming back down. It's just going to keep going up. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I know why. Wait, do I know why? Wait, this should be reversing, and then the... Hang on. It should be reversing, which means it's playing from this to this. It's going from 1 to 0, which means it's going back to the initial location. And I'm only setting this when this starts. Oh, but it's because this is sleeping too quick. That's why. That is why it was happening. Okay, this time it should work. It should go up for 5 seconds. Yep. And then it should go down after 5 seconds. There we go. Now you can see that the movement is very linear, right? It also doesn't go that far, so I can crank the displacement vector like 500 if I want to, and maybe that'll help me accentuate the point that I'm going to make. Let's move this up to 500. It'll probably clip through the ground, but that's okay. Yeah, it goes up, and it goes back down, and then it goes up, and you can see it kind of just ping-pongs, and it looks very, like, linear. It doesn't, like, ramp in, it doesn't ramp out, it doesn't look like it's floating, it looks like it's being controlled up and down. So here's what I can do. Here's what I can do. I can edit this graph. Instead of just having a linear relationship, it goes like this. And so now it eases in, and it eases out. I can do the same thing here. I'm going to use auto. You could tune this to be however you want it to be. And now when I reload, you'll see that the platform eases in and eases out into the movement. At least it should. Okay. And should go up. And now it eases into the movement, and now it comes back down. Now it's moving a little quick for my liking, right? So it's moving a little quick. That's also because I made it move quite a long distance, right? I think that's actually a decent amount of time. I'll slow it down a little bit, so all I need to do for that. You could also promote this to a variable, but this is simple enough. I could just do, let's do 13 seconds. which means that each one of these is going to be 6.5 seconds long. Means all I need to do, put the time at 6.5, and the same thing here. You can make this go 6.5, and then move this to 6.5. And that'll take a little bit longer to get to where it's going to go. Perfect. So all I need to do is go into the distortion world now, instead of being in this outside level. And then I can go into all of my distortion islands, and then they will all move up and down how I want them to, instead of just sitting there, which I think looks nice. So we'll move this one, let's say 300. And as I said before, we'll move them down because they will start going up. I could code it so that they ended up in the exact same place, but it doesn't really matter. We'll make this one move 500. And so they can all move slightly different distances, right? And so we'll move this one 400. That one's stationary. That one's also stationary. This one, I'll move this one 600. Maybe 700 on this one. And you know what? Maybe I should get rid of all these. Now if I go through the distortion world, all of these platforms should be moving, except for like this one. But maybe I should make it so that there's only floating platforms. Maybe the blue ones all float, you know? Why not? That's the sky sphere. Don't delete that. And so I can simply copy this one and move it down here. Maybe this one moves 300. And I can do the same thing here. I'll start this one a little bit lower. Why not? This one can move 500, although it's the exact same as that one, so it's going to look a little bad. Maybe this one moves 700. Okay. Now all these should be moving, except these ones up here. Maybe I should change them all. You know what? I shouldn't have any static ones. Why would I do that? I just have to remember to find the lights that were here before and delete them, because that is using unnecessary amounts of the GPU. Completely unnecessary. This one. And this one here. Perfect. That one can also be 500, sure. And this one could be 600, why not? And then I want one of these to like barely move. So we'll put one here, and we'll make it like 100. And we'll put it like down here. Okay, perfect. All of these should have movement. In fact, I should be seeing just about enough movement now, okay? Okay. But quickly before I start going through this again, I want to get some more water. Hello! You caught me. I'm going to be back in literally like 15 seconds, okay? Now I gotta hold up to it. I'm back. I'm back. I think that was about 15 seconds. I think we're good. Yeah. Why do I look like Germa but with a beard? Do I look like Germa? I don't think I possess his jawline, okay? Maybe the beard hides it. But he has a strong profile shot I can't match, okay? I'll be honest. Okay. Let's turn it back to high settings. Why not? Well, I know why not. FPS is gonna be sad. But if I'm gonna do this anyway, who cares? Speed hacks. Yeah, so this Distortion World should work, and then it's just onto the cutscene and the final Giratina fight. Getting close, getting close. I am making Gym 4. Okay, so Sinnoh, the area around Mount Coronet, Spear Pillar, and then up through the, you know, it's kind of like Platinum. I kind of rewrote the story though. So, I mean, everybody else who's here, they've seen me playtesting through this a million times at this point, but you'll get to see the cutscene for the first time that I've been making. There's been a lot of bugs with them, and so now they're finally working. And so now I need to be playtesting the last part. So, you get to see the end of the game, so spoilers. Yeah, no, the running, so I turned on like running hacks so I can get to the end really quickly. I could be battling all these trainers. I mean, the game takes a while. But if I did that, then I would literally never be able to fix any of these bugs. You should. The trader vision boxes are like just small enough that you can jump over them all the time. Which is... Oh, perfect. Okay, I skipped all the trainers. We're good. And you might notice that the... yeah, the map is like the exact same. It's made one-to-one with the Mount Coronet from the original game. So I'll shut up and let you enjoy the cutscene. Even though everybody else has seen this a million times. Also, it's going to be a little anticlimactic, because he's only got a level 20 gold bat right now. For testing purposes. So he's not too formidable. Oh, the animation bug there. Maybe I should go into the sequence and fix that. There you go. Now I can go battle Dialga and Palkia, but unfortunately I'm going to skip that. Because I want to go in the portal. So all these should be moving. And indeed they are. Hey, that looks so much cooler with the islands floating up and down. Although they are completely synced up, I could throw in a random delay so that they work a little differently. Because they all move up and down at the same time, they should probably all move individually. That's pretty easy to fix. Yeah, I really like the way the red chains are broken off in the distance without gravity. It looks sick. I love that. One day I'll play through the entire game without speed hacks on. Although I should probably do that next time to see if I can actually make these jumps. Although I could just easily add a debug key to turn off the speed when I want. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. Because it's just in here, I think. Oh, that's that debug key. 8. Here, let's have a debug key 7. Let's set this back to normal. Which the normal one is 100. Perfect. Now I can turn that off when I go back. Now, as far as this floating island goes, what should I do? How should I do this? You know what I could do? I could just delay this. Right. This delay can be a random. This is a random float. No, I need a random in range. Perfect. And this could be a random float from 0 to 2, and then the max time could be this. So loop every 15 seconds. So this should create a little bit of a difference between the, well, maybe I'll do like 4, and this could be 17 seconds. So it should be anywhere in there. Each one of these islands will calculate their own random every time they go, and they will go at different times. Now, do I want to play through again just to look at that? Probably not, because I can just start adding the final content. That's fun. Okay. So how do I want to go about this? You load in. I should probably put a trigger like here. And this is where you see the cutscene. I want to do that. I'll probably add in the persistent level though. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, no, it does matter. Let's do this. Pull out a trigger box. Funny, when you're just doing this in isolation, you don't realize how big these platforms are. They're kind of huge. Boom, so there's this trigger. I don't think there's really a way you can get around this. I mean, I can just make sure. I don't think there's a way you're getting around this. Don't think you can make this jump. I mean, I'll test everything, but I don't think there's a way. We have to pass this. And then, in the level blueprint, I can just add a on overlap. Go to the top, on active begin overlap. Cast to the third-person character. And once we've casted the third-person character, we know that that is the actor that is overlapping the trigger box right now. So then we can do it do once, and we can create a level sequence player. Then we can play. There is no level sequence right now, though, so nothing's going to play. But that's what we're going to make. Okay, well, this is going to be a completely custom sequence rather than the other two, which are like kind of based on the game. This is completely new. So, figure it out as we go. We'll call this LS. Should call it Cyrus Dies. Why not? I can just call this here, so it'll play this sequence. Perfect. Now I just have to make this do something. I have to make a sequence. Now the issue is usually I do this on 2 monitors. And I can't show you guys that. So I'll just have to go back and forth a lot. Okay, we'll start off the camera cuts track. And so here is where we can start adding Distortion World actors. We'll go to the Cinematic tab, and we'll spawn a Cinecamera actor. And we will add... which one am I using? Oh, well, this is a pain. You know what? No. I should put this in the persistent level so that all the cameras don't get like confusing with the names. I mean, I could just rename it, but It's easier if it's just here. So I'll add camera 7. Now, I can pilot the camera, and I can move it wherever we want to have our first shot. So how does this open? Is it time for our trusty friend MS Paint? Maybe. Maybe I can just bring this. So we hit the trigger volume here. Honestly, it could just be a short cutscene. I think the camera starts here, then maybe it moves up, and this is where Cyrus and Giratina are, and you just see Cyrus falling off, and the red chain exploding. And then you see Giratina move really quick in his origin form, and see Cyrus fall. That could work. And then Giratina just ends up here. So there's a legendary spawner that spawned here. I think that's the angle. I think that's the way. So I think here is where I will start off the cutscene. Except maybe if it's there, then you will see a player character depending on how fast you're moving, but here should be enough distance. So start it off here. And then we come along the ground and then come up. So we'll go back to the sequence. And we will add a transform track. We can key this to be the first transform. And I prefer showing this as seconds. Right now this is a 5-second cinematic. I'm guessing it's probably going to be more like 10 seconds. It'll probably be more, but you know, let's put 15 and then we can put this at 10 and then we can worry about it later. I think it could be just like all one. There's no dialogue. It could just be all one shot though. Just a moving camera. So we'll move forward to 1 second and we can play with the timings later. Let's say that we have started here, then we move forward. And then we rotate up a little bit. That's the first key. Then we go to the second one. Then maybe we look up here. And so I can go to the beginning, and well, okay, I will have to move this up to my other monitor for a second, just so you can. I'm going to play it, and you can see. That's the first camera move, right? Boom. And then I need to drag in. I guess it could just be, you're not going to be interacting with the Cyrus, so you could just fall. It could just be a static mesh. So I'm going to drag in some actors here. Then I can convert them to spawnable within the level sequence. So what I'm going to start off with is in the Pokemon classes. There's a trainer subfolder. And here's the Cyrus model. And then I can bring this in. And I can add Cyrus, and then I can change him to spawnable actor. And this way he won't spawn in before I say so. So let's say he's not spawned in yet. We can add a key here, then we can say that he spawned in. We go back to the beginning. Here. We can say he's not, then he'll spawn in here. And so the way that looks is he's not here, and then boom, spawns in. Obviously he's not going to be there. So we're also going to edit his transform. Which I'm going to maybe put him... When you're working with like cameras and perspectives like this, it doesn't actually matter so much about the location because it's cinematic. So a lot of times you can cheat with this, with perspectives and how far things seem away. He doesn't actually have to be that far away. Like he could be here and it seems pretty far away. So go back in and I'll add a transform key here. In fact, I can just set the transform key at the beginning because this is where he's going to start. I also am going to want to add an animation. Now, he doesn't have like a falling animation, and so I'm really going to want to focus on Giratina. It's because I don't really want you to see that. And so, I might just start off in his idle animation. Maybe he could be doing this. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Maybe not that animation. In fact, I should set his transform to be way farther away. So I'm going to move this forward. It's here now. And I'm going to go here. Okay. I'm going to move him way farther away. Like here. You won't really see him at all. Okay, then I'll key up his transform, and now I just moved that transform back to the beginning. And so we should spawn all the way over. And then I can add another animation here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another transform key here. And then he's going to, as he changes, he's going to rotate. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this transform. Actually, you know what? No, I can just do this way. Move the sequence a little bit further along. He rotates like here, and he moves a little bit down. Now this might look a little bit sudden. Look at him go. That looks silly. Way down. I can go to like 6 seconds in. And then I can move him way down. And keep rotating him. And so ideally want him to look like, hang on, let's repeat this. Ideally want him to go farther, because as you fall, you accelerate more and more. So it should look a little bit more natural, and then he should fall away. And I'm going to be moving the camera so the focal point is on Giratina, so you're not going to notice that he's kind of just falling with his arms behind his back. Because that looks kind of silly. Okay, so this is the camera movement so far. So exactly what else to do with Cyrus until I actually throw Giratina in. This is what I need to do. I can throw in a Giratina mesh, which I have here in the Pokemon Models folder. He's going to be in his origin form though. That is a big... Is he a bug? Is he like a centipede? Kind of, right? Okay, so I need to pull up the sequencer. Then I can add Giratina to the sequencer. And I can just have him flying around. Although, actually, you know what? Maybe you should be yelling by the time you get up there. But now I just need to set his transform. Be kind of in the way here. Because I don't need to have details about how he... Again, I don't have the animations for it, and so you can mask it by moving the camera in a given way. And then you won't really see what's going on. I can put it like here. Add have a float animation. And so... That looks very silly. Oh, man. That's awesome. So what I need to do is I need to have a, at the beginning of the cutscene, I need to have Giratina further away, like over here. And he actually needs to fly in. And so now it should look like he actually flies in. Okay. Also new spawnable actor. And I should also have Cyrus. I can just make any sense, but it doesn't matter. Camera's gonna be moving again, right? So main issue is that he's not moving right now with Giratina. So he shouldn't be here. He should be like here. That looks so stupid. You can still see him spawn in, so I'm going to spawn him in earlier. He shouldn't move forward here. He should stay behind him. Also, that takes too long. Okay, with the camera movement, you shouldn't actually be able to see it that much. He moves too far forward here. He needs to go up with him. Alright. Now I don't need to worry about the camera again. I'm gonna move the camera up here. I'm gonna copy the camera's transform and paste it like a second later as this happens. Maybe like here. There we go. He'll fall off somewhere. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to zoom the camera in around here. I like how you can see him fall off. So oh, that's so silly. I think the main thing that's actually problematic here is that Giratina's not moving. What? Hello? Yeah, Giratina needs to not stop moving. Like here, Giratina should start moving again. He also needs to go down. And way farther. Like somewhere here. That looks so janky. I think the key is to make it seem like Giratina never stops moving. And so there's this whole part where he like kind of is the same. And so this should be slower for the cinematic purposes. It would be like that. Also, this animation also needs to end earlier. Also, I think this might look less stupid if I copy the camera transform here, and as he's disappearing off the frame, camera moves this way, and then you see him go down to the target destination. I really like the speed of the camera move there, actually. It's fast, and Giratina should just like... I mean, I guess he's not a fast Pokemon, but it should seem fast, you know? Makes it more intimidating. Let's see how that looks. He went completely too far that way. Maybe there. It also needs to rotate the direction that he's actually moving. I'm actually a pretty big fan of how that movement goes. Him falling off still is very jank, and he also starts in the wrong position. But when he spawns in here, he's not on top of him. So Cyrus needs to move. It almost works. It almost works. There, that movement's awkward. This first key should be earlier. There we go, that's much less awkward. And honestly, maybe I should replace this animation. That happens here. T-posing right now, but if I make this animation... Maybe I can make it like something like this. That looks better than just standing there. I guess some sort of movement. Isn't there? Makes sense to me. And so this is what the timeline looks like now. It's pretty simple. Not too bad. I think the stream quality's still okay, right? I think so. Yeah, okay, it's fine. For a second I thought there was a problem. Okay, so he shouldn't ever stop. So as he hits this, what needs to happen? So the camera needs to come in very quickly. The camera should come into the final position, which is like here. And this move should be really quick, I think. It should be like this. Watch the movement, then go. And so now I need to go to Giratina's transform. Where is it? It's over here. It's actually farther away than I thought. But this is about where he's going to end up being. But it should be to have Giratina's animation at here. And have an animation play as he spins around. Have anything for that? What about like this? Down. It cuts, so let me blend the animation a little bit. That's getting some. Where? Man, they went crazy on that brass stat. That was crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna copy paste the camera transform again. I'm gonna let him spin around, and then the camera's gonna come in here. As he yells, the camera's gonna come in close up, and then I can play the audio sample of him yelling. like so. Camera comes in. And the camera can actually come around with the yell, something like that. Once again, I'm going to move it a little bit farther away, and I'm going to copy paste the last track, so it takes a second, so like something like this. And then as that happens, I'm going to zoom out, and that's going to be where it ends. And then he's going to finish going down. I'm going to copy paste his transform to about here. Maybe here, exactly on this camera. And then when I get to here, it's going to move back down to the ground. Perfect. So then this cutscene comes out to 7.6 seconds. Perfect. Yeah. Aspect. And then I can start doing this here. So I can add a fade track. .5. And so this will make the sequence fade in and out. Do something like this. It's not perfect yet. Set the play rate of the cutscene when I end up playing it. And so I can do that here, inside the game manager where I'm creating this. I'm not doing this here, I'm trolling. I'm doing this in the level blueprint. I should be able to set play rate. And I'll make the play rate like 0.6. Well, maybe like 0.75. It's not that much too fast, but it's a bit. Now is when I start adding audio. So I'm going to add an audio track here. It'll happen when Guillotine kicks the end. So I'm going to add an audio here. Boom. And there's going to be one here. Yeah, something like that. And now we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Obviously, as I said, it's happening too fast. Sure. Right. Okay, this should go back here. Then up like this. I think that movement looks pretty good. If I'm being honest, I think it looks fine. So now what I need to start doing. Well, actually, before I add in the event track, I have another actor I need to put in the sequencer. So let's go here. We also don't need to add any more camera tracks, so we can go out of the camera. It's the last remaining red chain. Yeah, it's the last remaining red chain, so I need to add that in. As an actor in the sequence, I'm quickly going to save all, just in case. I'll throw this in. Now they start off invisible, but this won't be invisible because it's already being set before. So anyway, it'll be fine. I just need to add this to the sequencer. And as you can see, we have red chain 5. I don't want to make this spawnable in this sequencer. I want to just have this be part of the story, because that way the chain can persist like the other. So that it goes with Giratina. So it needs to be cut here. And it's going to be a little bit of a pain to actually place because it's invisible. See it. It's like. And basically, for every one of Giratina's keys, I also need to add a key to the transform of the red shape. And so that should come through to move a little bit. And this is where it breaks, so this is what I do with the transform. So the way And this is I can add in an event track here. And this gives me a reference to this, and I should have a destroy or blow up chains, whatever I called them. Explode chains. And this will break them. Can I do a backflip? Somebody asked me that last time. No. I'll give you the same answer I did last time too, which is I am not, I'm definitely not a gymnast. Most impressive physical thing I can do is either a one-arm push-up or like a 3-plate deadlift. You can choose which one. Although I don't know about the deadlift right now. I haven't been to the gym in a little bit. Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, and that should blow up the chains. I also should put in a separate audio track for when that happens, using the same sound effect that I did last time. Done tonight. I want to make sure I get the audio exactly right. Here. I believe it was like this one. Although I guess it doesn't need to be the same because it's in the distortion world. Ah, it was this one though. Alright, well that makes that easy. So then, when this explodes, it should go. Perfect. Let's still look at that on the camera. Don't see the red chain exploding now, obviously. Boom. That's when the red chain explodes. Comes in. Boom. I'm still not too happy with the beginning movement, but I think that it might be fine so long as the time's slower. I'm just, honestly, I'm mostly not convinced about this camera move. I feel like this time... Okay, so the last thing I need to do is go in here and add an event track. And what this can do is the Giratina in here, in the actual sequence, is a spawnable actor. So this Giratina is going to go away, but it's also just a static, or it's a skeletal mesh. So if I want there to be actually a legendary here, I have to spawn one. What I'm going to do is, well, actually, hang on, I shouldn't do this. I should add an event track to the Giratina itself, because when I do that, I go up here, it's going to give me a reference to this, which means I can get the location of this. And then when I go to spawn an actor, and this is going to end up being our, we're going to always spawn in no collisions. This is going to be our legendary spawner. Let's split this, and I can also get the rotation of this actor. And so it should spawn in the exact same location. Ideally, it might not, but it should work. And so what we can do is we can set the legendary down at the bottom. We can set this to be Giratina. And then we can set this to be... we need to set the mesh. I believe the function is set skeletal mesh asset. Beautiful. And so we're going to set this to Giratina origin. We also need to set the location of the battle that's going to take place, as well as the rotation, which is probably just going to be equal to this actor's location rotation, I would imagine. Now I can do this, and I can do this. And so now theoretically, I should be able to go all the way through Distortion World. This cutscene will play when I hit the trigger, but only once. It already will play a little bit slower than it does in this preview, because it plays a little fast for my liking. Goes here. He yells. One thing I do want to add, in 2 places, is here. On the camera itself, I can add a camera shake, and I made a camera shake earlier. It's very simple. You can literally just create it in 2 seconds. And I can add another camera shake here. Bunch of empty space at the end of it. Whatever. I can just put this here. And so now, when I go through here, there should be a camera shake that happens there. Which I believe there was. I couldn't tell. Hang on. That's not a good sign. Oh yeah, there was. The event triggers. It spawns in this guillotina. And just like that, I think that's all I need to do. I think. But just to make sure, I'm going to close the sequence down. Means I can exit this piloting. I'm going to open up one of the other sequences. Make sphere pillar visible. Where else am I doing this? Here, in the brick red chain sequence. I have an event that's here. And I believe I did the same thing here. I do. This is where I spawn this, as I said. I don't need to destroy the actor. I need to do some setting of the animation stuff. The destroy actor doesn't matter. Okay, everything else is normal. Good. Here, all I need to do is set the animation mode. Not the animation. Set animation mode. Although I actually do want to verify there was something else there. Where's Pakia? There you are. Ah, right, the animation instance class. And so I'm going to set this to Giratina. Origin. Okay, so theoretically, fingers crossed, this should all just work. It should. I hope. The only thing that might happen is I didn't actually check how far forward Giratina was here. And so that might end up being a problem. I'm unsure. Because if it's too wrong, then obviously Giratina will be off the cliff. So I'm going to check that really quick. Wait, this is the wrong one. This. Go out of camera cuts. Are we far enough along? Oh, yeah, we're chilling. Okay, good. Okay, then theoretically, all of this should load. Ain't nothing left but to try it out. Let's do it. And this time I can turn off my super speed once I get there. That's fun. Hang on. Oh, I didn't finish building navigation. Hang on, I gotta set up. Hopefully the stream quality's been good. Hopefully it's not too laggy. I mean, my computer's kind of stressing itself, I'll be honest. This isn't the easiest of games to run. which is why for now I'm going to run this in the low resolution. And I'm also probably going to turn it down to low graphics. Definitely going to turn it down to low graphics. Oh man, it is struggling now. Let's do this. Oh. My computer just saved itself from implosion. Don't judge the visuals by this, by the way. This is on the lowest graphical setting. There we go, perfect. Starting now, I should be able to turn off the dev speed hacks, and we're back to normal. Perfect. It's lagging a bit? Yeah. I shouldn't have too many drop frames. It says that it's pretty good. It shouldn't be nearly as bad as yesterday. Hey, thanks for tuning in again, man. You can see some of the work that's been put into the Distortion World, and you can see the cutscenes actually function this time, so that's nice. Except I have them on low graphics. For the stream's purposes. But I think still for low graphics it looks pretty good. It's like literally the lowest graphics you can run it on, so. Oh, that model. I wonder if this actually works. Can I set this mid cutscene and then go back and it doesn't break? Hey, it actually worked. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the legendary battle straight into the Distortion World. Boom. Okay. So I should be able to jump. Oh, I missed. It's okay. I got... Oh! Maybe I need to make the jump a little bit easier. It's hard to gauge. I had the dev speed axe on before. There we go. I think I might even turn on the super speed to make this jump, actually. I need to move these a lot. Oh, awesome, man. That would be sick, yeah. I was just using the Distortion World theme, but it's only the summoning music would only play for like 5 seconds anyway during the cutscene, because he kind of appears and then instantly gets caught. And so hopefully, this cutscene should play. Okay, we need some more sound effects, I think. Overall, does he actually show up? He does! Wow, that worked a lot better than I thought. Alright, let's see if I can actually battle him. Yeah, these need to be moved a lot closer together, though. But I don't want to move the rock, so I'm going to add some more in the middle. Okay. Turn back to normal speed. And let's see what happens. Oh, he started in origin, or he started in alter form. I'm going to need to change that. I wonder how I can change the default of that. How do you think about it? But I should be able to catch him fine. Oh, but it's playing the, this isn't the Giratina music. This is the Dialog and Palkia music. Okay, so there's a couple things that need to be fixed there. But it did spawn. I couldn't interact with it, and I have a Giratina now. Awesome. And I should have a button to change forms. Yeah, I need to add a particle out or something. Awesome. But there's no way out of the Distortion World, so... Oh, also, it changed back to Mount Coronet. The music went back. Looked at this. What does this look like in Ultra? Oh, my computer doesn't want to show me. I'm sorry. Oh man, it's lagging now. Yep, it looks really nice. Awesome. But another day. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this should just work. Cool. Easily fixable. I think. Yeah, I think it's easily fixable. Let's put this back here like this. Okay. I need to look at my legendary spawner code. Although, technically, I could just hardcode this in because I'm never going to spawn in. There'll never be a time where I spawn in an alter form Giratina, right? It'll just spawn in origin form. So, in my legendary spawner, I can just make it so that default's starting that way. It should be here. Giratina's the bottom one. This should be, yeah, this should be this. So this wasn't accurate. By the way, this is one of the best remixes you've done. This was so awesome. I heard this theme and I was like, this is one of the reasons I decided to add the Distortion World at all. This battle remix is so awesome, man. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Why didn't that work? Because this is swapping on the legendary. And here should be setting the legendary here. So why did it use the wrong music? Okay, I need to open the cutscene again. Cyrus dies. Okay. This event here. Yeah, I'm setting the legendary to be Giratina. What am I missing here? Why would it ever play the wrong music? Start battle legendary, goes here, switches on the enum. Giratina is the one. Should go here. Should spawn that as the battle music. Hmm. This is very strange. I genuinely don't know why this is happening. At least the music. The music makes no sense to me. Because this is this. Hmm. Oh, I guess I can look at this. Oh, a trainer battle does this. Oh, this is ugly. Here's Giratina. Okay. So I have custom code in here to change it. Let's move it here. And let's expose this on spawn. And the battle manager, when I summon this, origin form is true. Okay. So at least that'll be fixed. And why is the music incorrect? Hmm. Yeah, that to me doesn't make any sense. It should have been correct. Alright, I gotta start this again. Yeah, no, once this is all in, it's gonna be super sick. And I think, honestly, it should only take like another hour or two. I think. Maybe. And then I think the game might be just like actually done, but we'll see. See how it goes. There's always something that comes up. Kind of like this music thing. I don't know why this is happening. Because it's a legendary spawner. It's calling this. Last time I just had this hooked up incorrectly, but in this, it is setting the... Oh, you know what? Maybe I should... Maybe I should make this, maybe I should make this an exposed on spawn variable. In fact, maybe I should make all of these exposed on spawn. The issue is I'm going to need to go back and fix that in the other one, but that's fine. So everywhere that I can set this should be working. Well, you know what? I don't need to do that other one. These don't need to be exposed. But that is so strange. You know, I feel like it's one of those things that if I played it again right now, it might just work. But also, it did play the right... Hang on. I have to preview all these songs. Which one did it actually start with? Did it start with Heatran? So this one, or was it this one? Oh, I think it was the Heatran one, actually, that it started with. No? It might have been. Yeah, it might have been. Oh, only one way to know. That's going to be playing it. But I think all of this should be functional. So, the question is actually, how do I add a hook onto the end of the battle? I wonder how I add a hook onto the end of the battle, because I didn't make it so that I could like start an event when the battle ends. What do you think about that? For now, I'm just going to play test it. Because yeah, once you actually catch the guillotine, I need to get you out of the distortion world. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that right now. I'll figure out some way. Okay, speed hack time. Yeah, the speed hacks are also why I'm not running into like any Pokemon, by the way. Because the Pokemon calculations for spawning them happen on each footstep, and the animation doesn't speed up when I run fast. And so I'm taking like 2 steps for every like 10 I usually would be. So effectively I have like a 1/5 of the chance to run into one. And also, they don't spawn while you're jumping, so you're jumping as much as possible. Oh! Oh, awesome, you sent me the file? I will check it out. Oh. I will first have to lose this trainer. Yeah, because it's easy enough for me to download that and replace it when guillotine shows up before. Axers, just kill me, please. That did not kill me. Fire punch. That still killed you because the defense dropped. Well, there it is. Okay, skin. There we go. Oh yeah, I also need to add dialogue for all the trainers. Because there's only so many jokes and lines that I can come up with. You know, I could have fixed this bug a long time ago with them staying fainted, but it's also really funny. Yeah, so I could throw in, just for like those 5 seconds or whatever that it shows up, that's where I'll throw in the music. I guess I could also change the music during the cutscene. During the other one where he kills Cyrus. Yeah, I do want to quickly check. You have the right music, right? No, this is the Heatran theme. I didn't even notice. This isn't the right legendary theme at all. Okay, so it's not working for them either. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna look why that is. Because I believe this is just the same as the Heatran theme. This isn't the actual, Dialga theme, right? I'm pretty sure that's just the normal legendary song. Hello? What? Can I walk back into it? Oh, that's not good. What's that? What? In front of you, stop kicking me around. Can I interact with anything? Oh, I see why. Yeah, okay. That's a weird bug. Should work now. Yeah, okay, we're good. Sometimes you can't press A. You need to, like, you have, like, a fake menu open. You can just, like, press B and then it closes it. Okay. It's always gonna be funny how it just falls off. But, you know, it has its own charm to it. Oop. Okay, so his music will still be bugged, because their music's bugged. They're all bugged. Okay. Except, I guess Heatran is accurate, but... Okay. So, I need to figure out why that's happening, but I will check Discord. Okay, perfect. It's here. And let's put this here. Ah, perfect. That, yeah. That's that. I forgot about that song. Awesome. Okay, I need to this. I need to open the sequence. It appears here. I think this is where it starts. Giratina theme. So it should just use this. Yeah, there's a lot of bug fix. I mean, I wouldn't have to fix so many bugs if the code base that I started with wasn't really bad. You know, I crunched it together for my first like Sky Pillar video. And still kind of paying the price. So I refactored a bunch of it. So I completely rewrote a lot of it, but still there's some fundamentals of it that are, you know, broken. But yeah, no matter what game you're making, there's always going to be a bunch of bugs, you know, and that's just kind of par for the course. Okay. Why is this music broken? I'm setting it to the correct music here. Okay. I need to go through all the logic. Okay, Battle Manager. This is the class that I rewrote, by the way. This class is disgusting. Look at how much code there is here. This is ridiculous. Like, I thought the Battle Manager wouldn't be that big, so I didn't... It spiraled out of control too quickly. It was awful. Okay, so Trainer Battle's false. Goes through, spawns the enemy Pokemon. Perfect. And so here, spawning the Giratina correctly. And it spawned in the origin form that time, so I forgot I added that in. Yes, that did work. Okay. Wait. I think I might know what I am doing wrong. Oh no. Wait. I need to be looking at the game manager for this. Okay, start battle. This is how it normally works. Man, what's super strange about this is that it's using the Heatran theme. It's not using the normal wild Pokemon battle music, right? I'm not crazy? If it was using the normal wild Pokemon battle music, it'd make a bit more sense. But it's not. It's using the Heatran theme. Yeah, it's using that theme. Okay. But why? Wait, this literally makes no sense. Because they are different, right? Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, the battle manager doesn't control the music, the game manager does. So... Yeah, I don't know. It's so strange. I don't know what that is. Because this is accurate. I'm setting this to the right thing. Unless it always thinks it's a heat tran? This is the only thing I can think of. So, okay. Unfortunately, here's what I have to do. I have to replay all the way up there again. It's the only way I'm going to test it. I have to add a breakpoint to all of these and see which one it's choosing. Because I need to see if the switch statement's correct. And if the switch statement's correct, then I literally have no idea what's going on. Because that makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, there'll be something that I've screwed up. Obviously, there always is. But, like, I don't get it right now. Run back. Also, I haven't shown you, but there's this whole I've been just speedrunning to the top, but there's a whole other section of the map down here. Oh. Yes, there's this whole other part to the map. And go up here. Actually, you know what? I should be checking this anyway, because I need to make sure that heat transfer music is working correctly. Okay. It went to the right one. Good. It's exactly how it's supposed to work. Perfect. Although I do love your arrangement of this legendary battle song. I love this. But it's been cut short. Alas. Okay. Let's go out. And I have to run all the way back. Oh. He lived that. Oh, I am not living that. Bye. Don't earthquake me again. Oh, I guess. Oh no, never mind. Good shot. Okay, screw this. You know, I'll put heat train in front. I am zooming. Also, I can see how the song sounds in the cutscene when I get up there. So I guess there is another reason to do it. Oh. You know, I'm glad I could jump over these traders. Like, this would literally be like a half hour every time. I mean, maybe not, it'd be like 15 minutes, but still. I don't have any speed hacks. This is actually like a pretty long game. Okay. Get to see the new music at least. But I'm gonna get to see why the things are breaking, and if it's the enumerator. If it isn't, then that's strange. Okay. I just clicked Earth Power and a gold bat. I somehow managed to not one-shot a level 20 gold bat. I tried my best. Okay. Oh yeah, that works a lot better. I like that a lot. Yeah, that was great. Thanks for sending that to me. Boom. Okay, I need to fix Giratina randomly T-posing in the back there. Although it's not that noticeable. It's kind of fun. Okay. Let's see where you go here. Oh, it is working. Oh, that makes me even more sad. So it's not what I thought it was. Well, that sucks. Oh, at least you get to see the Roar Crown particle. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. At least it's using the legendary song. But like, unless I'm going crazy, this is just the normal legendary song, right? It's not the Dialga and Palkia one. You know what? Let's see if I can catch one in Ultra Ball. Nope. That's about right. Let's do it again. Nope. Alright, well, it's like playing the actual game, wow. Wow, this sucks. Okay, bye. Well, at least it's passing on the red enumerator on. So I'm guessing that this is also going to work, and then I don't even need to check Giratina. Yeah, okay, so it's going to the right thing. So then why? Okay, I don't need to add breakpoints. I can disable these. I can just remove them. Is that Cyrus's theme? Wait. Wait. It's not this one? Is that not the one that's playing? Oh my god, it's not. I just had... Wait, it's this one, isn't it? It is! Oh my god, wait, you're right. Wait, thanks for pointing that out, because that's literally... Wait, was this one using? No, this one, the Heat Train was correct. I know why it's happening. I think that actually tells me exactly what's happening. Because I'm starting a battle. Here. Does it think that it is a trainer battle? And so it's using the last... Maybe it thinks it's actually a trainer battle. Oh no, because trainer ref is invalid. Hang on, I'm onto something. I'm onto something. Let me try this. Yeah, no, it's Cyrus's battle theme, but Heatran was correct. But I think that's because I... That's what's happening. Oh my god, that's why it's Cyrus's battle. I guarantee you, the funny thing is, I know why it is. I know why it is. Because Cyrus is, he's despawning, and so it's not properly getting rid of... So this is what's happening. So his vision box is big enough so that I can't run past him on Sphere Pillar. So as soon as you walk close enough, you start the battle. So what's happening is he's despawning at the end of the cutscene, but it's not clearing the fact that he was the last battle. And so it's starting the battle thinking that it's a trainer battle, and the last trainer that it had was Cyrus. And so it's using Cyrus's theme. If I battled another trainer, then like if I went back, tried to battle another trainer, then came back, it would use whatever, it would then use the correct theme. But the issue is that it's not clearing it. So what I need to do is set it, what I need to do, actually, in here, is where it asks for trainer ref. It should be being passed as null. Wait, no, I thought I was onto something. This still wouldn't make sense. Like, I'm setting the wild battle music, but not the trainer battle music, I think. I think that's how it works. This isn't the battle manager. Yeah, it's probably because it's playing this. And I'm setting this when Cyrus overlaps me. So the issue is that it thinks that this is a trainer battle, even though it's a wild battle. So I have a couple options. Either I can set the trainer theme and then just not worry about it. Or I can... Yeah, I'm just going to set the trainer theme because it'll override the next time I get into an overlap with a trainer, which will just be Cynthia anyway. And then Cynthia will have her own theme. So I guarantee you if I do this, this will work. Actually, 100%. If I set this, I mean, it doesn't matter for Heatran because he's not in the same vicinity as another one. So Heatran probably doesn't need to have it happen. But here, dial goes first. But here, and this is Palkia. Perfect. I forgot I didn't need to set that because it's the same song. And then this should be Giratina, and I guarantee you this will work because it thinks it's a trainer battle. And it's not setting because instead of there's no end overlap event that happens because he just despawns. All right, let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. Fingers crossed, but I do actually think that that was the reason. Also, I do love the slap bass in this song. Even though I think I've heard this song, I'm not gonna lie, about 500 times in a row now. But the slap bass is still great. Okay. Although maybe the way I should have fixed that was I should have, when I'm actually destroying the Cyrus actor, I should probably, before he gets destroyed, he should set that he's no longer overlapping. That's probably the way I should have done that. But I think it's the same difference. The funny thing would be if I'm currently overlapping Cynthia and then it starts playing Cynthia's theme. Alright, fingers crossed. That's true. That's true, you can't get tired of them. Okay. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Show me. Yes, that was it. There we go. Fantastic. Now Giratina should have his song too. Perfect. Now it's coming together, dude. Alright, put me in the portal. Boom. I also like how I'm getting rid of all the levels, and so the FPS in the Distortion World is actually really good. Alright, I still need to move these platforms close together, because these jumps are not doable. Okay. I like how there's no dialogue, he just falls off and dies. I think it gets the point across. I think everybody knows what happened. Okay. Everything about this should work. Boom. Perfect. That actually scared me for a second because the drums at the beginning are kind of the same as the Cyrus theme. Oh my god, he almost one-shot me. That's wild. Oh, with the backdrop, this song, this is awesome. Yeah, this is kind of hype, actually. He's so tanky! I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Bye. Oh, where'd Dialga go? Spawned off the cliff. And maybe I should move the battle a little bit closer to the land. Where's Dialga? Oh, you know what? I could check because I can do this. Ha! Why is he all the way down there? Ha! That's silly. Okay, well, it took a little time. Oh, I have the ragdoll. You know, it's been so long since I've actually been fighting the wild Pokemon, I forgot that this existed. I've never actually seen this. Oh, that's awful. Oh, bye. Ah. You like spaghetti. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, stuck. Okay, we're good. Oh, that is so funny. I'm surprised that physics actually works that well. I didn't configure it manually. Awesome. I don't. The way that the wings move, I guess it looks so brutal. Okay. Next, I need to move all the things closer together. Everything else I think works. Oh, I need to make it so that when you choose one, then the other despawns of either Dialga or Palkia. Which I guess is going to be the same hook, because that happens in the Battlelands. Or maybe... How do you think about how I'm going to do that? where I should store that event. Because I currently don't have something for that. Guess I could look through the battle manager and see where this lives. Because I do have something checking. I think it's a trainer battle. This is interesting. Actually, if it thinks it's a trainer battle, hang on, I need to open this window. Just so I can make sure that that's what it is. Message log. Doesn't look like I tried to set it to a missing trainer value. That's so strange. I tried to start it as a trainer battle, even though there's no trainer actor. It shouldn't work like that. That's strange. Also, it ragdolled. It doesn't ragdoll if it's trainer. Trainers recall other Pokemon. So it is... That's so strange. It took the wild Pokemon music, or it took the trainer Pokemon music, but it's working as a wild Pokemon battle. Very weird. Okay. So I can probably throw it in here. Oh, I have a hook inside my player character. I'm chilling. I have one right here. Awesome. Okay. So I can throw in another custom event. I guess I can just make 2 events. I can put them in my player character. Right. Well, probably put them in my game manager, to be honest. What's here? Let's just add them here. Let's do a custom event. This first one will be for despawning the other one that you didn't choose. So it'll just be on Palkia Dialga picked. And what this can do is it can just I mean, it's the same thing. It's going to despawn Heatran again. Well, that's okay. So we're going to get all the legendary spawners and just destroy them. Easy. So what I do need to do is figure out whether or not I just had a legendary battle. What I need to do is have a boolean here for this. And so here, I have this fire, and this is false, it just does the normal thing. And I need to set this on in the game manager, actually. When I start battle legendary. Here. I get player character. Cast to third person. Then I convert to a pure cast. Because I'm not going to be changing my character for this. And then I just set legendary. Boom. Easy. Also, this music is going insane. No pun intended. Okay. So that'll set that to true. And so if this is true, then I'm going to immediately set it to false because the battle will be done. But I should get... I don't think I have a reference to my manager and variable. No, I don't. So let's do it. Get actor of class. Game manager. And then I can call Palkia picked. because the Giratina spawner isn't actually spawned yet. It spawns as a result of the cutscene, so I can actually call this every time. There's no problem. So that'll work for that. As far as the Giratina thing, call this on Giratina Battle End. I think I need a separate boolean to track this, to be honest with you. And I'll use it in the exact same way. But it'll just be down here. So let's go into the character again. Let's say is in Giratina Battle. And then we'll go into the go into the game manager again. Here. And we'll drag off from here. I mean, whatever, I'll just do this. Then I will set this. Set is in Giratina. And then I will do the exact same thing that I just did with that. But it will check this here. And if this is true, then it immediately sets to false. And then it does this. I really should have promoted this to a variable a while ago, because getting actor of class is a little expensive, but it's like, it's not something I'm calling, it's an event I'm calling once, so it really doesn't matter. But we'll do Giratina Battle End. And so when I finish the Giratina battle, this event will fire. Perfect. Okay. Now I just have to make it do things. So what actually happens? Well, I think I need to get the player camera manager. We're going to call a start camera fade. And we're going to take 1.5 seconds. We're going to fade the audio, and then we're going to go to white. And then I guess I should just put myself back at the beginning of the map? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Should I go to the beginning of the map, or should I go to like a completely new area? You know, I should go back to Spear Pillar, actually. Yeah, it would make sense for me to fight Cynthia on Spear Pillar, actually. Now I think about it. Yeah. Why not? Because I could go here. But we'll go back up here. And so only the Distortion World is loaded. So all you need to do is this event, load stream level. And we'll do LB Spear Pillar. Then the mountains around it. And then we will do unload. And this will be LB Distortion. And then I just have to go here. And I can just copy this actor location. What I want to do is get the player character and teleport. And I can copy the coordinates off of this little blank actor that I have here, just for this reason. Boom. I should be facing the correct direction and everything. Okay. There is only one issue with this. And that's that it's going to spawn everything back here again. Everything that is currently in the sphere pillar level will spawn again. So I do have a bit of a hack for this, but like I could just duplicate the sphere pillar level and then spawn in the variant Osiris. But I don't know how that's going to work when you reload the air. Like if you leave and then you come back, I guess I could just put a boolean to check to see if the Distortion World events is done. So I think that's what I do. I duplicate the sphere pillar map and I load that one instead. Except I get rid of a bunch of the actors that are in it. I think that's the angle. So let's duplicate this. Oh wait, that was the mountains map. That's a much bigger map. Why? It was here. I'm sorry. Okay. Delete. There we go. Save all. Now I duplicate this. Much easier. Sphere pillar after distortion. Then I can open up sphere pillar after distortion. Actually, I should go back to my corner. And I should hide sphere pillar, and then I should add this. Perfect. Then I can delete all the stuff that I don't need. Which is namely you, and you, and you, and you. Don't need that either. Nope. Because these will still be here. Okay. Wait, what? What do you think? Okay, we're good. Whew. That would have been a mistake. Same thing for those particles. These are duplicates though. Whew. Okay. I need to make the persistent level go away. There we go. Now I can see what's in this. That was almost a bit of a blunder. Everything else here should be in order. Awesome. And all these should still be here. Okay, it's all fine. It's all fine. Let's save. Okay, good. Now I can just put Cynthia here. And this can be the final boss. Because you're gonna spawn back there, right? With this actor location. Yeah, so you got space. I'm gonna make the vision distance box a little bit wider. Yeah. Okay. We will say that her trainer name is Champion Cynthia. Awesome, it was great that you showed up, man. Hope you enjoyed. I don't know how many more. I mean, I'll definitely be doing these in the future. But I mean, when the game's done, I probably won't like stream me editing the video, right? So, but with the next project I do for sure. Okay. That should be everything. think. Oh yeah, these need to go away though. Okay, so I don't have any dialogue for her right now, but I can detail her team, which is here. Pokemon team. This is gonna be crazy. I need to pull up her team again. Right, okay. So her team, I couldn't make Spiritomb work, right, so I was replacing it, so Roserade's first. I believe Gastrodon also got... Oh, that's because... Right. She does change between games. Right. I added Togekiss instead. And then she has a Lucario. And a Milotic. And a Garchomp. Oh, right, this is going to be the difficulty. Putting the other one that you didn't catch. Because I'm going to need, when I load this... I need to do this in here. I need to have 2 more booleans, actually. I'll go battled... I guess I only need 1. So let's say that this is true if I battle Palkia. Although I don't need to do this on the end battle hook. I need to do this when I load the level. That's fine. That means I don't even need to have this at all. Actually, I'm being stupid. Let's put this in here. And so when I battle Palkia, it sets battle Palkia to true. If I battle Dialga, it sets it to false. I don't really need to set this because it'll default to false, but just in case. And that means whenever I load the level, which I'm doing down here, I'll delay here for a second. Then I will start the camera fade from 1 to 0. And I will get all actors of... Well, I guess I can just get actor class. And this is going to get all of the Cynthias in the world, which there's only 1. And I need to add a Pokemon to the trainer team. So I need to add a function in for that. I'll add this, add long to the team. And we'll do all of this. I don't think this is actually going to be as simple as I wanted it to be. Not gonna lie. Because this is going to take a class as an input. What? This should be it. Oh, it's so silly sometimes with this. There we go, perfect. Yeah, the issue is I'm going to need to do all this. I also need to add an integer to this function. And I need to connect all of these. Realistically, I guess all of these should be exposed values on spawn. So that's my B. Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter. Box sprite doesn't need to be set. Okay. So then, in the game manager with this setup, did that file? Didn't, where? Here. I'm just gonna add mon to team. If I battle Palkia, then I will give her a Dialga of level 70. And if not, then this will become a Palkia. And she should have all of those Pokemon on her team when I go to battle her. Though I suppose the only way to test it is going to be being strong enough to win. Unless I could just make all these really low levels. I could make these all like level 10, you know? Okay. So theoretically, this all should work. The only thing I have to do is make this, oh god damn. How many are? Okay, it's only one. It's only one. We're good. Okay, this is blueprint loaded by default. Theoretically, this all should just work, I think. Oh right, I still need to add this to the... I need to add exception to the level blueprint, actually. Where I'm loading Spear Pillar. I need to go, I have a boolean here, is distortion done? And I can just do this here. I can just set this to true. And then inside of the level blueprint here, where I have my Mount Coordinate, or my Sphere Pillar event, just need to have an if statement here. Oh, I already had a reference to this. XD. Is distortion done? And if it is, if it's not, then I do this, and if it is done, then the function becomes will be Spirit Pillar after distortion. I believe that's what I called it. Yes. What? And then this has to plug into here, and that's fine. And this has to go here. And then does this. Otherwise it unloads this. Okay. This should all work. I think. Every time I save, it creates a new auto level. It's awful. Okay. Let's run through. Let's see if I can get from beginning to end. And if I can, then this will probably be where I end the stream. I'd imagine, because that's pretty much the game done. I'll just need to come back and add some dialogue the next time. Pretty much, I think. Maybe I want to add an end. Oh, right, then I have to do the main menu. I'll probably leave the main menu for tomorrow. And I can just have one stream where all I do is the main menu. Because I don't want to get to there and then be like, oh, you know, I don't want to actually put as much polish into it as there should be. Because there's a couple ways I can approach doing the main menu, and what we end up getting there. Sure. And there we go. Switch my controller. In case I accidentally hit escape or something, that would be awful. Okay. Theoretically, the shawl will just work, and I should just get all the way back. The one thing it won't do is it won't change the music off of the Distortion World right now. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I guess when I go to battle city, I'll change it anyway. But yeah, I can change it back to the spirit pillar thing pretty easily. I can also give him an actual team. Okay, I will try picking Dialga. I really should have picked up one of the other Master Balls. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, well I got rid of the other Palkia, but that's good. Perfect. Oh right, I still have to move the Distortion Rocks around. I can do that still. Although it could be fun if I turned down the gravity in here as well. It would actually be easy enough for me to do that. When I enter here, the gravity gets lowered. It's actually really easy for me to do. My goodness, Giratina is so tanky. Maybe I should move this last island like farther that way. That would have the same effect. Oh. Yeah, okay, so the battle's starting off at the edge. So that's not good. Okay, screw it. I don't have the patience for this. Okay, so when this ends, it should take me out of the Distortion World, right? Oh. Oh, I didn't load the lighting level. I need to load the lighting level. Oh, it did actually take me back to the Mount Coronet thing. Hang on. Can I load this? Am I allowed to load this? I can't. What's the thing for unlit mode? Control 2. Well, I know where I am. I should... Oh, wait. That's strange. Did not load Spirit Pillar after Distortion. Why is that? I do need to fix this. Oh, that's because I did this. I'm literally trolling. Well, it was almost perfect. Ah, my god. Until I restart the engine, it's gonna keep saving that one auto level. Oh, I did change it to unlit, but it just didn't change it again. That's annoying. Oh, right, I was gonna change the gravity. Might as well do that real quick. I did have the right key. Okay, good. Need to get the Distortion Portal class. Here. That's fine. Actually, I can probably just set gravity. I thought, yeah, no, there is a gravity scale, so I just need to get, it's weird that it doesn't show up there, so I can set the gravity scale. It's usually 1.75, I'm going to change this to like 0.75. And then when I'm done in the game manager, when this loads, this happens here. Except this needs to be 1.75. So that should turn down my gravity. But I'm still going to go into the Distortion World really quick. Turn this off. This jump is possible. This jump, well, it might be possible if the gravity changes. But I don't think this jump is possible still. Move it like there. That makes it possible. And I'll probably just put another one here. And then I will put one more here. Well, this is turned into more like stairs, but that's okay. I just select all of these and move this farther. I'll move it that far. It should give enough space for the battle to happen. And my Pokemon can spawn not off the edge. Well, good time to come to the end of the playlist. Plan that. Because I'm just about ready to play this and see if it works. Moment of truth. I really walked all the way. Okay, well. My speed hacks were too much. Huh. Okay. I think this time I'll try catching Palkia. Oh my god, spatial one shot me. Well, I guess I'm not catching either. Yeah, I play the stream on default speed. Oh yeah, I'm jumping. I probably could have made the old jumps now. Oh, well, it's fine. I think I need to surround that summary thing a little bit more. Looks like I can still use my Master Ball. Catch the Guillotine this time. There we go. Perfect. I can flip them, and it still works on the PC. Lovely. And giving any dialogue makes sense. Oh. Oh, I need to move her, the socket for her, recall animation. It's a little bit bugged. Yeah, it just needs to be moved down to the right a little bit. Yeah. So out should come Dialga, ideally. Yes, it actually worked first time. Oh my god, it is so rare that a feature works the first time you try it. Perfect. Oh, I'm gone. Oh my god, bye. Easy. Okay, so now I'm curious. Then move you back here. Well, I do want to actually set this back to high. I go back down here. Good. Should actually work. Right? Uh-oh. I do want to really quickly fix that, and then I think that that's good for the stream. I believe what I messed up was here. That's strange. Oh, when I create the Cynthia actor. Oh, I'm not creating it, just part of the spear pillar after distortion, right? I need to give her a tag. Good. That'll get purged then. Okay. So this is what I'm not sure about. Ah, I see why. I see exactly why. I can simply do this. And then I can do this. Alright, that was the bug fixed. Good. Okay, and she does actually get the dial again, and actually does go to the back of her team. Fantastic, I'm sure to work the other way too. I don't know if there's anything else that really needs fixing right now. I think that's fine. Oh, right, I was gonna do a little bit of fixing. Wait, no, I wanted to do this. I wanted to hide this. I wanted to fix this a little bit. See it from the side. I'm just gonna take some of these rocks and duplicate them. Oh, and I bet that's what was happening, was that a rock was coming through here, yeah. That should be fine. Okay. That's about done. If I do say so myself. I just need to give them back some actual teams. Then all of my testing will be playing it fully through, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's it. And then the main menu. Let me do that real quick. Okay, Cynthia, your team should be... How low are they in the actual game? That's a bit low. Let's do 60, 62, 62, 62, maybe 63, and then 65. And then that'll prep for the level 70 at the end. Perfect. And then I can unload you, and I can load you. And Cyrus, you can have your team back. That doesn't suck. I gave you a Oslass, a Floatzel, a Toxicroak, an Aggron, this. Beautiful. I can save all and be sad that I'm going to have to save another auto level. Yep. Okay. But I do believe that that's just about it for the stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to be tackling the main menu, as well as all the dialogue for the trainers.